Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Hasty and this is a look at Magic 2013, or as it is fully called, Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013. Which obviously I'm not going to call it all the time. Magic 2013 is one of many video games based on the trading card game called Magic the Gathering, and is part of a series called Duels of the Planeswalkers, of which two have been released previously that are in many respects the same. This third and latest installment of the franchise, which released last week, supposedly offers a greater challenge than before, and in some ways this is certainly true. Like in the previous game, there are a total of 10 decks to play with, and you unlock these by going through the campaign and beating the specific deck holders. After which you get a deck of 60 cards with 30 cards available for unlocking, which are gained after you win a battle, be it campaign or multiplayer. Different to the previous is that you no longer unlock a couple of cards at once, but merely one card, meaning there's quite a bit more longevity in getting all the cards. As I mentioned before, there's a campaign mode, which too features some differences than before. There's now so-called encounters, which are very specific deck builds that will continuously use the same build order, giving you a nice little opportunity to practice beating certain strategies with your deck of choice. In addition, once you beat the campaign mode, there's a revenge mode, in which you battle the major enemies again, a challenge mode, which essentially are little puzzle moments, and a completely new mode available to both multiplayer and single player, called Plane Chase. In this mode, you and up to 3 other enemies will not only face each other, but have to deal with random effects caused by a different neutral deck, which essentially give environmental effects to everyone and giving you another thing to consider when playing the game. These effects can be pretty much anything, ranging from devastating creature destroying events to buffing up all air units, or turning your bird into a werewolf. These effects are either gained by plane walking, meaning when you switch to another card in the neutral environmental deck, or by getting a specific symbol, both of which can happen by rolling a die unique to this mode. The last addition, although seemingly minor, is quite important when playing dual decks, meaning you play a deck of 2 color types. In Magic 2013 they finally allow you to tap or use whichever land card you desire. Land cards being the resource for pretty much everything, a feature lacking in the previous 2 editions. For example, you have 3 mana, 1 black and 2 white, and want to use 2 creature cards. One creature card requires 2 mana and one of these must be a white mana, and the other requires 1 black mana. Previously, it could happen that by using the first creature card you'd use up both a black and a white mana card, making it impossible to use the second creature that required that black mana. With manual mana tapping, you can decide which mana you want to use and when. Like previously, you can play this against AI or online, be it free for all, 1 versus 1, or 2-headed giant, which is essentially a fancy way of saying 2 versus 2, and of course now also the new Plane Chase mode. However, if you were a big fan of the 3 versus 1 mode from the previous 2012 game called Arch Enemy, I got some bad news for you. They removed this for whatever reason, but I wouldn't be surprised if this would pop up in the DLC anytime soon. But if you don't care about that mode, then Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 is likely your best bet at a solid Magic the Gathering game, and is essentially a roster update to the previous 2 for the small price of €8.99 or your regional equivalent.